What's up, CrossFit Lincoln? This is Coach Paul. I'm going to run through the single leg deadlift and the staggered stance deadlift for you today. Single leg deadlift, you're going to be standing on one leg. You reach back, touch the ground if you can, stand up. That's basically what that's going to look like. This is a good way to build some single leg strength and practice your balance. The balance can be pretty tough sometimes with the leg going back, so an alternative that I really like as well is to do what I call a staggered stance deadlift. Most of the weight is going to be in the front leg as it was before, but now my back foot, I'm just going to reach it to the side a little bit, back a little bit. It's not supporting much weight. You want the knee to be bent, the heel to be up off the floor so you're on your toes. I'm still standing mostly on this leg, but I have some help with this leg for balance, so I can probably go a little bit heavier, maybe get a stronger training effect. That's how that would go. You can do those with body weight. You can add some weight. If you're going to add some weight, let's say you're going to use a dumbbell, I recommend that you hold the dumbbell on the opposite side as the leg that is doing the work. So something like that. If you're doing the single leg deadlift version with the leg going back, it'd be something like this. That's basically what we have there. A couple things, points of performance to consider when you are going through the movement. Balance can be tough. You gotta pay a bit of attention to the ankle and the knee and the hip so you can keep things lined up as they should be. So my suggestion is going to be that you push the big toe into the floor. That would be on the leg and the foot that is doing most of the work. So you're gonna push that big toe into the floor. That's gonna help stabilize your foot. From there, you can push your knee out to the side slightly. You can imagine pointing it toward your pinky toe. And that's gonna be the main thing there for the balance. The second tip, as far as balance and alignment of your leg goes, is to go slowly. If you're going really fast, things get out of whack more so, whereas if you slow down a little bit, your body can keep better control of what's going on. So my suggestions would be push through the big toe, push the knee out a little bit, go kind of slow. Oops, and I still lost my balance there, and give that one a shot. Some things that go wrong sometimes when especially on the single leg version where the leg is going back, what can happen is the hips open up. When the hips open up, it's gonna change the work that is being done from the hip. It's going to put a little more into the back. We don't really want that. So as you are dropping down, try not to let your body open up like so. You kind of turn. Instead, you're going to try to keep your hips facing forward, facing toward the floor. Again, it's helpful to go slowly. Pay attention to that, at least at first, till you get comfortable with it. The other thing is, the more that you are able to reach your leg back, the more it's going to help square your hips up and keep them facing toward the floor. Sometimes what will happen is the chest goes first, and then the leg goes, and it's a little wonky. Try to lead with the back foot first. So that'll go first, then the chest will go to the floor, and then you'll be able to stand it up. You can use one kettlebell, two kettlebell, one dumbbell, two dumbbells. If you're gonna use two, it would be something like this. With the staggered leg stance, something like that. If you do the single leg version, kicking back, something like that. If you are going to do one weight, I recommend, like I said, holding it across from the working leg. I think it's a better training effect overall. You can hold it on this side and go down, but you'll see there's more of a tendency for your hips to open up. So you have to pay more attention to keeping things lined up. That's that. Give it a shot. Enjoy it. Let me know if you have any thoughts or what version you liked best. Have fun.